Hello and welcome back to the oh yeah, the goon. No, what? This is the Pirates Den podcast, and hello. Let me put these on. Create the look and the feel. Oh yeah.
He's just got such a massive boner for them pit viper. Pit viper. It's freaking.
They're looking good. Oh, dude,
They're causing me to have to drink.
They're making me want to drink because, puts the whole look together. So today it is just going to be Mr. Thriller and I, because everyone else is previously occupied with their hobbies.
Work.
Hobbies.
Their hobbies. The things that they do, for money to contribute to said hobbies.
Well, would this be considered a hobby? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is definitely a hobby.
Okay, well, I like hobbies. Hobbies are good. So, Trevor, how was your week leading up until this beautiful Sunday that we're recording, breaking the fourth wall there?
Yeah, it was good. Work, but the weekend was good.
Okay, so your hobby was kind of meh.
Yeah, my hobby was meh.
Yeah, mine too. I got a hectic next week schedule though.
Ooh. My schedule don't change.
Mine don't either, except for when big changes happen at work. And wearing these glasses, since they're so polarized, got that shade, everything, my screen looks bluer than blue. All right.
You're like, I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, it was giving me a headache.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no. My week was great. Yesterday, the wife and I, we went out to dinner. Had a nice, good dinner between the two of us.
What'd you get?
We went out to Texas Roadhouse, and I got
biscuits.
Oh, dude. I think I still might have some of them in the fridge. Because what happened was they so we got our first tray of biscuits, right? And my wife and I shared it. And then they brought a refill one, and I hid that one. So they brought another one. So we didn't eat the other two that came in. I just wanted to take both of them because I love, dude, that's a good snack just whenever.
Oh yeah, no, they're not biscuits. They're
like dinner rolls.
Rolls, that's what they are. They're dinner rolls. Yeah. Oh,
I don't know what they do to it, but I don't know if they put like heroin or cocaine or something in it. But oh my god,
it's the honey butter. The honey butter is what it is.
Is the honey butter like that little thing?
Yeah,
that comes with. They're even good without that. They must use some kind of like, I don't know, some crack butter or something on those when they glaze them or whatever they do.
It's like the Red Lobster rolls or biscuits or whatever. The Red Lobster
butter biscuits.
Yeah,
those are good, but they're both equally good, but just on different planes there.
Yeah.
Nah, so I got a 16-ounce ribeye, and my wife got. Well, what was weird is we ordered a 10-ounce. She wanted a 10-ounce prime rib, but they gave her a 16-ounce prime rib and charged us for a 10-ounce.
Really?
Well, so I was like, okay, cool. I'm fine with that.
Good old Texas Roadhouse got your back.
Yeah. Oh, and before that, we went to a movie. We went and saw Black Widow.
How was it? I've heard mixed reviews on it.
It is. Take it as you want kind of a movie. Like, I heard the mixed reviews, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to believe any of these reviews. I'm going to go in and I'm going to make my own assumptions about it. I wasn't going in thinking this is going to be shitty or this is going to be really good. I thought it was a very good movie.
I'll have to go look at. Well, I'll have to go watch it, see how it is.
Spoiler free kind of critique on it. Not really a critique, but spoiler free. I don't know. It added some good backstory to Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson's character.
Black Widow's the one that got thrown off the cliff, right?
Yeah, spoilers by the way if you haven't seen Endgame. She goes splat.
Oh come on, they've had their whole what that came out in 2018,
Is it
19.
is it that long ago?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Fuck. Fuck. Make me feel
Uh,
goddamn old. Ah, that makes me feel so fucking old. So yeah,
April
we
April 26, 2019.
jeez, yeah. Okay, so spoilers, but if you haven't seen it yet, you didn't really care to see it anyways. So
Yeah, it's not our fault. You should
you
have
didn't.
seen it already.
You if you didn't see it yet, you didn't want to see it.
You should have
Oh,
seen it by now.
by the way, Snape kills Dumbledore.
Yep. Yep.
so so, it
It
was
was Snape all along.
it was a full day date. We went and visited her mom for a little bit, and then went out to Best Buy and just fucked around in Best Buy for a little bit
I love
because
Best
I
Buy.
because I love going. Yeah, we don't have a what is it called, like a PC World or whatever here, where you got all that stuff. No, our closest thing here and where we live is Best Buy. So
I wish we had like a micro center by us,
yeah, that's what I meant.
or
Micro Center. Oh, I would love it.
I would spend a good chunk of a day in micro center just walking around.
Yeah, and so we spent maybe an hour and a half, and I was just looking at things that I want or things that I kind of want. My kind of shopping is browsing, and then we went to Walmart. Marissa got her stuff that she needed, and then we went to the movie, and then we went out to dinner. Well, my only gripe about our dinner was is they told us it was a 50-minute wait. We ended up waiting for an hour, which was 10 minutes over, but whatever. But I feel like they forgot about us because when we went in, they kind of scrambled to put us onto a table, and they put us in one of those booths that could fit like a family of four.
Oh, really?
But I didn't mind. And like they got us in a little later than what they said they would, but I wasn't. But I mean, that big table, it looks like they scrambled to get us to that table. So it ended up being a big table instead of just a two-person booth. But
Oh,
I didn't mind at all because that means I had more room to do
push
the
stuff
whole
around.
my whole motion. I do this motion when I'm cutting the steak. It's like I'm sawing it. So well, and because of my broken hand, I can't. I have to long cuts because I can't do short hard cuts on it because
That
it
looks
bothers.
totally wrong on video.
But, so yeah, my week leading up to the podcast is great, or to this recording, I guess. Um, so we have some topics. I'm gonna let. I think the first topic we should talk about is the space dick that went up.
Oh, Mr. Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, born in
64.
1964, Jeffrey
Jeffrey. Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Bezos.
Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Climb
We're
into
gonna
that
get
dick and
DMC to brew it.
climb up into that dick and do it. So Bezos went to space. Pilot, it was an Amazon fund. He funded the entire thing, didn't he? If I remember right,
Pretty
I
sure.
think
Let me. What? Why does Jeffrey Bezos' rocket looks like that? It totally looked like a penis.
so. The company has not disclosed the price for seats in its new Shepard rocket. The only $28 million, and I'm pretty sure Bezos paid for it all out. But I saw a pretty funny meme the other day, or it was today actually. It said astronauts came in like astronauts come back from space, and everyone NASA's like, "What are you doing here? How was space?" And they're like, "There's billionaires in space." Like, what? Grabs shotgun, cocks it. There's billionaires in space.
We going home today, boys.
I mean, it's cool. It's paving the way for, and it's going to be a consumer rocket, from what I understand. Like you can buy seats on it, go into space.
So, like,
It's what Elon was doing, but Elon's rich, but Bezos is on a totally different level of rich.
Well, they're actually not too far apart. If I was actually looking at them, I think there's like 30 billion between them two. Hold on, who?
Elon Musk's net worth is 160 billion.
And Jeff Bezos is 109, so
Okay.
49. Yeah,
Also, wait. So Musk is worth more then.
no, 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 no. Bezos is a 209. Sorry,
Oh, okay. I think
and
he said
Elon
109.
Musk. Yeah, I deal with numbers all day. Ugh. And then Elon is 160. So yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay,
he's
that
got him
makes
by
sense.
49,000. I mean 49 billion.
Billion, and that's a huge difference.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a very
maybe
big
maybe not to
difference.
them. When you start making that money, a million's a dollar, pretty much.
Like $1 billion. What are you
A
talking about?
zillion trillion dollars.
I want $1 billion.
Fucking
Reminds
Austin
me.
Powers.
Yeah, freaking. He's like, I want $1 billion, but that's not a lot of money nowadays. $1 billion trillion.
That's
good old,
fucking great.
good old Austin Powers.
I fucking love it. Yeah, that's paving the way. I mean, it's cool if they can ever make it so Mr. Joe Schmo like me or you could get on for a $50 ticket,
Oh
or
yeah, I'd
even a
ride.
thousand $1,000 ticket. I feel like I'd pay $1,000 to go into space
I'd ride.
as long as
I'd ride that dick all the way to space.
yeah to the moon.
To the moon.
I mean,
Fucking dude, you're supposed to go to the moon.
but I don't know if my heart can take space travel.
True.
All those G forces pushing on my chest, I'd probably die before we exited the atmosphere.
Nah, all the pressure would keep your heart running.
Uh
You're
huh.
like, I'm about to die. No, I'm good. You get right outside of the atmosphere and like I'll lose everything, and you're just like, oh, I'm good. Like a freaking heart attack release climax.
I don't think you know what a heart attack feels like, because I don't think it feels like that.
My
Oh
right arm
yeah,
stopped hurting. We're good.
yeah. No, but that's weird. So I think what I have actually is called self-diagnosis, because they didn't diagnose me at the cardiologist with it, but it's called an angina, not a vagina or a mangina. It's called an angina, and
My
they
boy
mimic.
over here got a mangina.
Let me.
Oh,
What'd you say to
well,
me? No, they it's called an angina, and it mimics heart attack symptoms. You got your chain in your pest, pain in your chest, and then arm pain in your right arm or left arm. So I'll get that shoulder. I'll get pain from my shoulder, like right here in my shoulder down to my elbow. But I'm just like, well, my breathing's just fine, so it's probably not a heart attack because I can breathe just fine.
right.
But all right, so
Hmm.
that was my first topic there. Do you got one? That was a pretty easy one. Not much we can talk about. We're not billionaires, so we can't really expand on the financial aspects of going to space.
True. Yeah. I've got a would you rather.
Ah, let's hear
We
this
could
one.
do, let's see. Would you rather accidentally send a naughty picture to your dad or
Shit.
your boss?
Or my boss, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna let you answer first, and I want to explain an
Mm,
explanation why. We can't just go one or this or that. It's got to be this and why.
well, it'd have to be my stepdad because rest my father's soul. He's no longer here, but
That is a yeah. That
I'd
is fine.
probably say my stepdad just because like my stepfather is very used to my antics, and so
Well,
I
yes, you
wouldn't
also
be.
called you also called him during a drinking game, and told him you were in jail. I made a fucky wucky.
I made a fucking
Fuck.
work. that
Yeah,
was,
it was
whew,
it
that
was
was
good.
good. That was a good
Um,
one. They believe me
okay.
too.
So
But I would say stepfather just because he's used to my antics, and I honestly wouldn't be at risk of losing my job. And it doesn't clarify like naughty pick. Like I could just get a picture of my ass. Like, oh, look at that ass. And there you go. I just mooned you. Well,
that
I'm your next Jeff Bezos. I'll take you to the moon.
oh, okay.
Uh,
That is good. That was a good meme there. That was a good meme.
uh,
It's not much of a moon if it's you have that. From what you said, you got that Hank Hill butt. It ain't much of a moon.
I don't know. After like the last couple of weeks and like getting grinded on at the bar last time,
Shit.
feel like I kind of got a nice little ass. It
That dude's boyfriend or husband was so mad at you.
wasn't my fault.
No, you weren't. It wasn't. But though that was really smooth, the whole when she went to fall, you were doing your karaoke. You grabbed her mid fall, still singing, and pulled her up. It was pretty good.
I just saw someone fall and I was freaking doing my singing thing and I got friends in the whole
It happened,
place.
it happened right at the friends in low places part too. The friends in low places caught you.
Hey, hey, I saved him a plastic surgery bill, okay? It could have been bad. She was heading right for the freaking pool table.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. That was a fun night. Um, you were kind of a chore to get back to the after party.
I don't know what you're talking about, a chore. I was having fun. I had some wieners.
You you sure did.
Hot dogs from Maverick.
From
I should
McDonald's.
clarify.
From
No,
McDonald's.
Maverick.
For those of you, if you don't live around here in Utah or any of the surrounding areas, a Maverick is like it's a gas station.
Flying J.
It's not. It's more of a. I used to. There's a gas station in Pennsylvania. I forgot what it's called. Let's go. Pennsylvania gas station chains.
Essentially, it's a very popular chain around here. It's like in Florida, you've got what is it, Wubbies or something like that. Uh, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
essentially the same thing.
or a Wawa.
The Wawa. That's what I was. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot like a Wawa. A Wawa.
except their whole thing is like adventure, like
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, I think I got my Maverick Adventure card here. Oh, never mind. It is in my wallet. Went to pull it out and threw it across the room behind the chair. Not
Uh,
worth getting. Yeah, it's a lot like a Wawa. You know,
I'm
they got.
excited to have my wallet again.
Yeah. But well, you're always wearing those gym shorts, and those aren't good protection for fucking just loose cards.
Hey, hey! There, I have a couple of pairs that have a dedicated pocket in the back for the cards, and they work very, very well. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just wallets trump everything.
I'm fat. I like to be comfortable.
You know what I left over at Ray and Troy's after we went to the bar. I left
What?
my cigarettes and my lighter.
Oh yeah, they looked pretty trashed, but they were still smokable. Like Ray and Troy and I were sitting at the table. I'm like, whose cigarettes are those? And Roy's like, oh, those are Zach's. I'm like, oh, they look pretty fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, no shit. And I mean, it was kind of shitty, but man, I've been bad about those today or this week because then we
Leaving
went
them.
Saturday. We went, like I said, we went to my mother-in-law's and visited her for a little bit. I left my cigarettes and lighter there too, and I'm like, I'm too fucking lazy to go back. We're on the other side of town now. I'm just gonna get a pack of smokes and a lighter from the Maverick close by or the fucking Conoco. Like, I'm not gonna fucking. Then we went to the fucking stinkers over. She lives on Woodruff, and we were over on Broadway by the right around Gavin works at that fucking KJ's there.
Yeah,
I just went to that KJ's and got cigarettes because I was like, I'm not going all the way back across town for cigarettes and a lighter.
right. Yeah, it's
That's
like
not
under
worth it.
$10,
Yeah.
especially with gas
So
prices nowadays.
my answer to that question, and then, would you rather send a naughty pic to your dad or your boss? I would also go with my father because he would just chalk it up to me and Marissa texting back and forth or doing
You
something.
accidentally clicked Disney.
Yeah, because I
uh,
mean, if you scroll through my texts, I like I got like from the topics on my text, I've got 3 people that I text or 4 people. I got you, I got my friend Ryan, I got my wife, and I got my dad. Everyone else, oh, and Tom.
mm,
I mean, other than that, then it's my dad, and so it's like the first 5 are all within like I've texted them all within the last day or two, and then after that is like 3 weeks ago. So I mean, I only text a few people. I pay for my phone bill and only use my phone very sparingly.
I use my phone quite a lot, to be honest.
But if I were
As
text,
I'm like texting someone.
as if I were to, if I were to text my boss that, the thing is he doesn't have my number in his phone, so I'd probably be safe as long as my face isn't in it.
Yeah, see, my boss has my number saved.
Well, you're fucked.
Nope.
You can't even make the mistake.
Nope. Be like, why is Trevor sending me a whole picture of his ass?
Like, what is this?
Because
What is
I
this?
wouldn't send a dick pic. Like if I were gonna like do it, I totally like ass and a little bit of dangly right in the picture. Like, yep,
Wait, if you're by dangly, you mean a little bit of nutsack, or
nuts. Yep, yep.
I was
Be
thinking,
like them nuts.
I was thinking about a different kind of dangly that comes off the ass. I was
No,
like, that's
oh no,
kind of
I ain't gonna
gross.
send a dingleberry. No, that's disgusting. Nah, it'd be a little bit of friggin' balls, family jewels.
Send it with the dingleberry and be like, "Oops, forgot to wipe." Hashtag forgot to wipe.
Oh, that's disgusting. Hashtag Charmin. Cha cha cha.
Shit.
uh,
All right.
oh yeah,
So
how was I a chore? I don't,
you were. It was just. It was difficult. It was just difficult.
oh,
Like you were walking just fine, but you kept getting distracted. Your ADD was kicking
do
in
my
hardcore. Like we'd be talking, and you'd be like, "Hey, this," and like start walking that way. I'm like, Trevor, we're going. We still have a quarter mile to go. Let's go.
I'm sorry, my ADD comes out bad.
And I'm sitting there carrying your beer, and then you refuse to eat your hot dog. And I'm like,
No, I
just
still
fucking
ate
eat it.
it.
No,
I ate
part of
it
it.
once we got there.
You ate
Yes,
part
part
of
of
it.
it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you for getting me a hot dog, though.
Yes, that was totally fine. I regretted it though because I'm like, eat it as we're walking. It will
I'm a
distract you so you
throw
can
up.
walk. And that was your excuse. I'm like, okay, then don't do that. You were a little
I'm a
fuckered up.
throw
That's for
up.
sure.
Yeah, the Yukon and Sprite kind of it
Well,
hit.
That's all you were drinking all night until we got to Varian Trays.
Yep.
Because then you went with
Yeah.
the twisted teas.
And I
Ah,
think I had like two. I had 4 or 5 of them. I think. Yeah.
shit, I didn't stay there long over there because I started getting real tired.
Mm,
I was thinking when Ray hopped into the hot tub, I was like, I might get in the hot tub. I started thinking about it. I started taking my boots off, and then I got this like wave, just like bedtime. And I was like, no,
mm,
I gotta go home. So I
yeah.
said my goodbyes, and I started to leave. And Gavin was like, "Oh, I'll walk you home." I'm like, "Man, stay here. Everyone's already wondering where you're at in the first place." And he was inside the whole entire time. We're all like, "Where's Gavin at?" He was just inside eating.
Oh, there was food outside. I
Yeah,
honestly
he.
didn't even know you guys left. Like, I got in the hot tub. Like, Jack and Chris got me in there, and I was like, this is a bad idea. Meh. And I stripped down in my underwear, get in the hot tub, and then yeah, I sat in there for a good little while.
Yeah, that's a thing over that place is naked hot tubbing.
I wasn't naked.
Last time I got in, I was naked. I was like, "Fuck it, dude. I don't want to put on. I don't want to go commando, and I don't want to put on my pants over wet underwear. Fuck that."
Well, see,
Yeah,
the nice
last time
thing
was real.
about
Well, you were there last time because it was me, you, Kendra was there.
no, I was not there.
Who was
The
it?
the last the
Was it
last time I
Tyler?
went to. It was
No,
probably
it was.
Tyler.
I don't think it was Tyler though.
Because the last time I went to Ray and Troy's was back in 2019 for New Year's. That's the last time I've been at their house.
Oh, okay. Then it was. It might have been. And then again, it might not even been Tyler. It might have been. I don't know. But it was Ray, Troy, me, Tyler, maybe Tyler, Kendra, and we're all naked except for Kendra. And Kendra's the only girl in there.
Mm.
And she was like, "I kind of feel like a horror in here." It's like no one's looking and no one's like we had filled that hot tub up so full it was overflowing on the sides.
Oh, dang.
Like it was so many people in there. It was a great time, but I mean, none of us were like staring at her like, "Ooh." It was just
Thanks.
like, we're all drunk and we're in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my underwear on. And like the nice thing about my underwear is like if they get wet, like they dry up very quickly because I got out, I dried off, and then Ray put me to bed. So, but no, the reason
did
why I haven't been
did
over there
he
with so long,
did he
huh?
put you to bed? Did he
I
give
walked.
you did he give
No,
you the little
no,
pokey poke?
no Pokemon. No,
Oh.
no. I was Marco Polo and you remember?
So you could have been doing it during for all I know.
Oh yeah, because you totally like see like things behind me. No, I got fucked up that night. It was fun as hell though. But no, the last time I got banned from Troy and Ray's house for actions I didn't even do.
What's
So
with you and getting banned for places under false pretenses?
yeah, because I got banned from Captain's house for
Yeah.
something I didn't even do.
Yeah.
So
Well, something
it's
your
all right.
brother did. It was something your brother did.
Yeah, in law. It's okay.
No,
It's okay.
yeah, yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't Tyler. It was in
Oh no,
law.
because Tyler got banned too. Or wait, was it you or Tyler that broke the chair?
I broke the chair, but I didn't get banned for it.
Well, that was the same night though, wasn't it?
No, 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 no. When I got banned from Captain's house, uh, it's because I went over with my little sister and her boyfriend, and we were sitting there, and I started blah, and in terms of me going blah, he started going blah, and it was just a chain of blah.
Ah,
But
gotcha.
what had happened, the reason why we had got banned is because he kept going inside and out of the house. I slept outside and on the futon
Yeah,
in
you don't go in during a party at Jack's. The only ones who really go inside are the ladies to use the restroom, and even then,
well
most of the ladies will just go out and squat in the yard and go.
usually I'll go sleep in the basement, but I let them sleep in the basement. What he had done is he had left the garage and the back door open, so it
Oh,
made the house really, really hot. And so when dad
makes
woke
sense.
up, he was scorching. And so that's why we had got banned. And like I said, I was out in the playhouse sleeping, didn't even do anything. I did get in trouble for lying on the concrete because I didn't know you're not supposed to, and that was my bad. I tried to not, but I was so plastered.
Yeah,
But now
nope.
I know, no matter what, wherever you're at, go out by the trees. Just sit
Yep.
there, be
Make
like,
it as
I don't
far.
feel so good.
Make it as far as you can.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
But yeah, that's
Okay.
that's why I originally had gotten banned. But we're
Oh,
all
okay.
good. Everybody's
Obviously,
happy.
you go over there all the time now, so obviously it's fine. Um,
Hmm.
I've never been banned. Last time I went to Ray and Troy's house, shit, that I can remember was not Halloween, but we all wanted to go out to. We went all went to go to the haunted mill.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to go to that, but I didn't have a babysitter.
That's right. Yeah, we all got out to the haunted mill, and the line for it was
Ridiculously long.
it was like a mile and a half long line of people, and we're like, it was actually kind of fun. You know, October in Idaho, it was just above freezing, and none of us had like really heavy coats on. I mean, I was fine waiting, but everyone else was like, no, let's go back, and so we headed back to Roy and Trace instead and got really really drunk. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the last time. That was the last time I remember going there. And I think we played Naked Jenga.
Oh,
No, it
see, they
wasn't.
were
We
gonna
didn't
take.
play. We didn't
They were
play
gonna.
Naked Jenga. We played.
They're
Strip
always
Mex.
going on.
We played Strip Mexicali,
Ah,
and I fucking love Strip Mexicali. That was so fun. Well, I love Mexicali because it's just a bullshitting game.
and see New Year's, Tyler was downstairs playing Mexicali with everybody, and this is like right when I was going through, like, I literally just broke up with my ex-wife, and so I was upstairs talking with Kendra and everything, and Tyler's downstairs. He's like, "You better get your ass down here and play Mexicali with me. That we're trying to have a family moment." And I'm upstairs like, "I'm trying to talk out my feelings." Whoa.
Shit, my wife just left me. Shit.
No, I left her.
That's what I
But
meant. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, I'm just trying to get through this. But yeah, no, it was still a fun time though.
Yeah.
But
Most of the time, most of those crew parties we have, they're pretty great. I
I
can't
love.
think of, except for my bachelor party, that was not very great. It was
Mm,
great until the bachelorette and the bachelor party combined. That's another story of how I broke one of my hand one time. Didn't punch a forklift that time. I decided to play real life Minecraft and
you
punch a
wanted to
tree.
break down a tree.
Yeah, but we go ahead and move on. Um, I got one. Would you Uno switch someone's bank account with yours, but they have to peg you for 1 hour? And under the
So,
pretenses, I think you got to keep their bank account. They got to keep yours.
so by pegging, is it a strap on or is it their own equipment?
I don't. Does it fucking matter at that point? I
I
mean,
mean,
I guess
if
if
they've
you're
got a small peepee and you can't fill it, then fucking you can go
no.
for hours.
So here's what I'm thinking is
You give me your
if
money, fucking just go.
if it's a guy you're trading bank accounts with, there ain't no strap on. If it's a chick you're swapping bank accounts with, then there's probably a strap on involved. So I would say fuck yeah. Come on, Bezos. Born in 1965. Let's get it. And then that would retain back to the whole I would have the financial ability to go into space
My Google
if
search
I
is going
wanted
to be
to.
all sorts of fucked up. I just Googled who is the richest person in the world with a small penis.
Shit.
Oh, here we go. Celebrities with a small penis. Hmm.
Oh, okay. You're doing research. I'm assuming Bezos has got a small one because he's a piece of shit, from what I understand. So
Enrique Iglesias has a small penis.
sure,
What?
but I would go with yes. I would. It would be Bezos. He can fuck me for an hour. I
Howard
get
Stern
200.
has a small dick too.
I just see at the same time though is where where would Bezos' money be up in? Would it be all in his bank account, or is it like he's rich as fuck? But is it all like how much of it does he have in his bank account versus in assets?
True.
Because if it's I'm assuming he has a fat stack in his bank account too. When I think bank account, I'm not thinking just one bank account. I'm thinking like I take over all his bank accounts because
You
I give.
take over his whole, all of his assets
Yeah, we can do
for
that. We can
your
just do.
asset.
Yeah, I'll give. We trade assets pretty much right there. I
I
would
will
say
give you
yes.
my asset for your assets. Oh
So yes,
shit.
I would do it because then I could pay for the therapy, pay for the reconstruction of my asshole, no matter how big the thing is.
Oh, he's got a huge dick.
Bezos, what are you looking up? Jeff Bezos' dick?
Uh, Jeff Bezos' lover, Lauren Sanchez, shares photos of his huge penis with girl pals, and multiple sources linked investigators fear.
I would say Bezos, but then I'm also thinking Donald Trump because
Um,
it's known that his is kind of small.
Now we're just sitting here looking at people's penis sizes.
No, you are.
That's
You are.
it.
I'm not. I'm not looking that up on my
Uh,
computer. I'm not going to do
oh,
that.
my Google's
So
gonna be all sorts of fucked up.
it's up to you now. I told you mine. Now you tell me yours.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, I don't know who. Okay, if I was gonna do it, I'd probably pick a chick because then I can see at least like if they're closed or not. Like I know there's tits underneath. Hmm.
At least it's a chick doing it. I might be getting it up the ass, but it's a chick doing it. Makes it not gay, right?
It's not gay if it's in a three ring.
Oh, that's another question. Can I do a three-way?
Have your
Because
wife stroking your cock while you're doing.
I feel
uh,
like getting into male anatomy here. It don't matter if someone's stroking it, because if it hits that one spot,
I was gonna say yeah, because technically the male's G spot's in their ass.
yeah, I think I'd get off too. So it'd be a win-win-win. Fuck yes, done. Come on, Bezos, let's do it. Set it up. We can film it too and put it on OnlyFans.
Uh, charge $10 a pop. Want pictures? There's some
Of
pretty
who?
hot rich women in the world.
Melania Trump.
She'd have to divorce to have the money.
That's true. That's true. You got to pick something before we can go on to the next topic. I would just choose something. Somebody.
Oh, look, here we go.
Betty
Mackenzie
White.
Scott, the ex-wife of Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos. She hot. Let's find out.
I bet not. Well,
She's not that bad. I don't like her smile.
you're trying to critique somebody that's going to be pounding you in the ass just for money. If so fine, you'd be like, "Nah, I'm picky. Just choose somebody."
I'll just say Mackenzie Scott then. She's
Okay, so
got
we kind
$53
of
billion. dollars.
okay, so we kind of share that Amazon wealth then.
Yep. Yeah, see, we
Okay,
both
cool,
got that Amazon money.
cool, awesome. My
Uh,
first, I'm not saying I'd take over Amazon, but I'd buy Amazon after that because Jeff Bezos would have a total of however much is in my bank account, and I would have more than him. I'd be like, "Here, I'll give you this much for Amazon." And then my first rule in my first thing for Amazon would be to reinstate 2-day delivery.
yeah, that shit sucks. Because I have Prime. My fucking wallet, I ordered it, what, Wednesday? Thursday. I'm not going to get it till this coming Thursday.
These guys right here, I ordered them and it took 2 weeks, and they're a Prime deal. They're on Prime. I didn't have to pay. I still don't have to pay shipping, but that free 2-day shipping was the reason I got Amazon Prime. I didn't get it for any other reason. And I know it changed because of the pandemic, but for all intents and purposes, that's over.
Yeah, it should be going back
Stores
to
are
2 days shipping.
stores are open again. People don't have to buy their stuff offline. The majority of people don't have to buy stuff offline. I'm sure there's still those people that are scared enough that they don't want to go out, and yeah, that's cool for them. You still get the 2-day shipping on essential products,
I'm
but
essential. I need my wallet is essential so I don't lose my damn cards.
yeah, you know what I mean by essential, like toilet paper, canned foods.
I know my wallet's essential.
Probably, I'm sure you can do medicine through Amazon. Some
Really?
medicines. I bet you can buy insulin off of Amazon. I bet. Because I bet Amazon, there's an Amazon. It's Amazon. They probably have a pharmacy.
Can you buy abortion pills on Amazon?
Jesus.
Oh, yep, Amazon Pharmacy official site.
I bet you they have 2-day shipping on those just because they're essential. And it makes sense. Yes, I understand. But people who buy Amazon for the 2-day shipping they bought it for the 2-day shipping. Yeah, I get Amazon Video, Prime Video. That's great. I love some of the Amazon Prime originals. But
Oh,
still,
that's a 30-day supply. Okay, that's not terrible.
yes, the free shipping is just great and fine. And I think I still get free shipping on anything, even if it's not a Prime item. I can't remember. But yeah, that would be my thing. I'd buy Amazon. I'd take it in the ass from Bezos, buy Amazon from him. Quick. I had to do it quick because that guy could make his money back real quick through Amazon. He'd have to rail me in the ass, and then right afterwards be like, "Hey, you're broke. Can I buy Amazon?"
You broke your
And
bitch.
then I changed a few things. Next topic, I'm talking about people ramming me in the ass.
Like, tap it, tap it the ass. All right, we'll go with another. Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather return to your past as a 12-year-old with the opposite gender with all your memories, or continue your life such as a successful 25-year-old based on whatever age you are, with all the wealth and respect you can have, but you have no memory beyond yesterday morning?
That's a hard one. It really is. That's a real hard one.
I don't know if I would want to go back to being 12 years old. Especially,
I mean, with the knowledge I have, I could see it as a great because I'd be fucking smart by the time I became my age again, my current age.
okay, what
I
I
could
would
do a lot of
say,
stuff different, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't have my wife, and I love her to my.
well, and also you'd be a female.
That wouldn't change me at all. I'm
Yeah,
sure. I'm sure if I kept my personality and everything, and my wife and I were the same age, I'm sure she would still love me the same and
because
turn lesbian for
if I
me.
went back, if I went back to being a 12-year-old and knowing the stuff I did, like if I went back in time to be a 12-year-old, but if it's like 12-year-old now, no, I wouldn't want to do it. Fuck that.
Yeah, no,
Because
back in time, 12-year-old, I'd be totally fine with that.
yeah, because I could start
Oh,
investing like
oh,
20 bucks.
as soon as I could have money to invest, I'd be investing in
Bitcoin.
Amazon because Amazon
Yeah.
wasn't a big thing until we were like 16 years old. You can't really invest though, so I guess Bitcoin would be the one. 18, invest in Bitcoin, be a millionaire. But I'm gonna go with the other option there. What was that one? That was like the wealth, but you can't remember anything from past yesterday morning. I think I would take that.
Yeah,
Like when you say when it says something like that, does it mean like I would lose like all knowledge? Like I'd be just like learning how
yeah.
to speak again? Would I
No, no, no. Like
would I still know my core math skills, my core knowledge? I'm
it
saying I
just
would know my
says
knowledge.
no memory beyond yesterday morning. So I'm assuming you wouldn't remember anybody. I don't know. You might wake up a gimp or a vegetable. You'll be like,
Well, see, that's
look,
the
I
thing
got all
is
this money.
if we were to clarify it, would I lose just all my
Memories.
memories, not my
Yeah.
knowledge? If that makes sense.
Yeah. It says no memories. So I'm assuming memories. So you just wake
Okay,
up and you're like, who the fuck am I?
so I would take that totally, and here's why, because I would still know my wife, right? I would still know,
Oh,
hey, I'm married to her. I know that we love each other still. I'd be rich, and then I would, yeah, you guys, I'd be like, who the fuck are you guys? But my wife would be able to tell me, oh, that's Trevor, or hey, that's Casey, that's Jacqueline. They're your great friends, and I'd be like, okay, well, you obviously remember, so.
yeah. Well,
And
plus
I
we've
feel
got
like my
pictures and stuff like that. Like we could do
right,
like the 51st dates thing where
right,
be
and
like,
then I would I'd have to trust you guys. And I think my personality wouldn't change, just my memories. Like I said, my core
yeah,
values are still there. I still know how to count, still know how to read and walk, and I'm still just as knowledgeable as I was before. So me as a person wouldn't have changed. Maybe. I'd probably have some personality differences just because I couldn't remember the memories that changed me to who I am. But I
right,
would I would take that. And it's not because I don't love you guys. If I couldn't remember all my friends, it'd be rough, maybe, for you guys. Wouldn't be rough on me because I wouldn't know you, but I would still have that one person in my life that I know I couldn't live without.
right,
And know
yeah,
that I loved her this much yesterday. Obviously there's something there. So I would still, and even then, I would still know memories. I would know I would still know you because we talked yesterday. We Marco Polo'd yesterday.
Yeah, you just got to the Marco Polos. But like, this
Yeah.
motherfucker called me a bitch.
I'd be sending you an angry text message like, "Bitch, who you calling a bitch? What the fuck did I ever do to you? I thought we were friends." And then I scroll back a couple more
uh,
Marco Polos and I see that I called you a bitch, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry."
I'm sorry I called you a bitch. Please forgive me.
So yeah, I would take the second
uh,
option there, and
I'd do the same.
it's selfish on my part, and even then,
Well, not really, because you could be like, you could share the wealth. Like, you'd be like, wait, these are my friends. Let's do this and all this and this. Stuff
well,
like that.
I'm thinking I would probably share it because I'd still be like, maybe you guys just want my money.
True.
But then my wife would be like, no, they're your friends. So I mean, I wouldn't be sharing my wealth a whole lot, but I mean, it'd be the same as it is now. You just have to teach me who everybody is again, and I'd forget why I broke my hand. I'd be like, why is my hand hurt? This is dumb.
I see. I could tell you that you fought a grizzly, and you'd be like, "Oh goddamn, such a manly man."
There we go. You would have to you would create that elaborate story,
uh,
and I'd be like, people would ask me, "So how'd you break your hand?" I'm like, "Yeah, I fought a grizzly." No, really, how did you? Well, that's what I was told. I can't remember.
that's what I was told. Oh shit. uh,
So I answered mine pretty in depth there. Did you really answer yours?
no,
And
I didn't really answer mine, but to be fair, I'd probably do the same. I don't like. Well, no, I probably would go back, make some smart investments. Yes, I'd be a girl. Probably blow up on Twitch. Just kidding.
well, you would because of the girl part. Top
But
streamers.
no, I'd probably go back just because, like, yeah, with the knowledge that I have now, I'd be like, I got to invest in all these companies like Google. Well, probably not Google because Google was kind of getting better, but I'd probably do Amazon for sure. I'd invest in Amazon. I'd whatever money I could come up with, I'd be putting into the cryptocurrencies, especially like the big boom of the cryptocurrencies. Like every single cent I had, I would be putting it towards Bitcoin. And like I know when it's gonna peak and I'm gonna
Because
sell
you
at
would
that
know. Yeah.
60K. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
sell everything at that 60K. I'd just be out and I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah. I mean, I see it. And then you could still. And see, that's also going saying you would be back in time, not just
Yeah.
present
Yeah.
day, go back to 12.
Yeah,
Because
no,
present day
yeah.
back to 12 would suck ass because then you wouldn't be with any of us anymore.
Yeah. Well,
You would
yeah,
be you would
that.
see us and that would be funny though. This because you would go back and you'd be the opposite gender. This little 12-year-old girl walks up to me at Maverick and goes, "Hi Zach, do you want to go get drunk?"
You want to get fucked up?
And I'd be like, "Who the fuck are you? Where is your mom?"
Where is your mom? I'd be a 12-year-old with daddy issues.
No shit. You'd be a
No,
12-year with a lot of issues.
I would not want to go through freaking puberty. No, thank you.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know if I and then again I don't know if I could even possibly do the opposite gender. I see the pains my wife has when those
Yeah, the
that
monthly. Oof.
yeah,
Oof.
I see that. I see the pain it causes her and every other girl I know and I don't want anything to do with that, honestly. I, I'm fine with the pain I have.
Yeah,
The
I'm
pain I
good.
have is great. Um so along the whole thing of going back in time or time in general, if you had the chance to know when you would die down to the very last second, would you like to know?
For me, to be honest, no. No, I would like to keep it a mystery.
I would too.
Yeah.
I don't want to be known and then have that fear. I don't want to live in fear
I don't want the
cuz
anxiety.
what if it I know they tell me it's like, "Yeah, you're going to die in 12 hours." Oh, well, fuck. I'd be trying everything trying to do everything I can to not die.
Yeah.
I've been spending my life in fear instead of
Yeah.
living it. I like to live mostly in the moment. Yeah, I like to plan for the future, but most of my living is in the moment. I don't want to be living knowing that I have this many hours, minutes, and seconds, years, months, hours, minutes, seconds, whatever in my life. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you'd sit there and think about it, and you'd spend more time thinking about it than actually going out and doing.
Right. I would be, and it's like, oh, I would no, and I'd be like, okay, well, any money I have right now would go to my bucket list, but I don't, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Bless you.
sneezing. Thank you. Yeah, no, we're the same on that one. Yeah, I wouldn't want to know. Life's a mystery, and I want to keep it that way. I don't
Yep.
know what tomorrow's going to bring me, and I don't want to know until it happens.
Today is the present, and I like to keep it that way.
What's that quote off of Kung Fu Panda? Today, I think I'm looking it up right now. Fuck off, Google. I'm not a fucking robot. Okay, there's a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift, and that's why it's called the present.
Yep.
And that's what I want to live in is the present. I
Was
don't
that
want to
that
live.
Master what's his name? The turtle guy.
Yeah, Master Oogway.
Oogway. Yeah. Dude, I love that movie.
How are some of the best quotes ever coming from cartoons?
Mm. Well, cartoon movies.
Well, like here,
Because
for example, I want you to tell me where this quote comes from. We do have a lot in common. The same earth, the same air, the same sky. Maybe if we start looking at what's the same instead of what's different, well, who knows?
I don't think I know what movie that's from.
That's from Pokemon, the first movie. That was Meowth.
Oh. Oh, well shit. Hmm.
Or this one, same movie. I see now the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. That was Mewtwo in the same movie. Like these, it's a Pokemon movie, and those are like quotes that you should live by.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, Pokemon was probably before its time.
I mean, it's like I can't name any others off the top of my head. Those are like the three I can name off the top of my head, from Kung Fu Panda to Pokemon, and they're children's cartoons that quotes that honestly adults should listen to nowadays. It's like, yeah, that is something to live by. It don't matter how you were born. We should just live like we're all the same.
Right.
No one's better than each other. I'm getting emotional here now. I'm getting into that emotionalness. I'm gonna change topics. Do you have another one?
Oh, I started playing a new game called Splitgate. It's essentially Halo and Portals 2 had like a love fuck baby. I don't know, but like,
Can't you just say
eh,
love child?
yeah, they had. Well, I said love fuck, but no,
Love
love.
fuck baby. That ain't no there ain't no love. It was just a love. It was just a fuck child.
It was a fuck child. No, it's actually quite interesting. Like, it's somewhat first person shooterish. Got more of a CS:GO vibe when it comes to shooting. Like if they're in your reticle, looking down, not the sights, but just
The
your
crosshair.
reticle walk. Yeah, your crosshair. You're gonna hit them. Like I was beaming people from across the map.
That's
Um,
that's yeah, that's a lot more like that's Halo esque. That is
yeah,
not CS:GO. CS:GO, you can have your crosshair dead pointed on them, but you got to know your fucking patterns of your guns and like
yeah.
pull your shit towards it.
Yeah, but I was playing
That's
with it yesterday, and it's really interesting because, like I said, it's like portals. So literally, you've got two portals that you can put up, and you can literally pop up right behind someone and or shoot from said portal they can't see you on the other side. You can shoot from said portal and just wreck their shit. Like I popped up behind the enemy team yesterday and just rocked their shit.
Huh.
Like there was a couple of games, it was literally 50-10.
I'll have to.
And most games I was pulling a good 16, 17 kills per game. The
All
last
right.
game I played, they actually put me into a match where it was somewhat equal and we came out like 50-49. Like it was close. I'm like, oh thank God. Like this this just dominating people fucking suck. But no, I was actually having quite a lot of fun with it. It was
I'll have to look it up.
yeah.
There's another free FPS game that it's really fucking popular. I bet you know what I'm going to talk about.
Mm,
It is super based off of CS:GO. It is a CS:GO clone with some things added to it. It's on Riot Games. It's called Valorant.
oh, okay, yeah. I haven't played Valorant yet.
I haven't either, but it looks a lot like it is a search and destroy style, search and destroy, plant the bomb kind of FPS, just like CS:GO is. You got your rounds, your buy stages where you have to buy your guns each round. If you survive the round, you get to keep your guns that you bought the previous round, and so on and so forth. It's free to play as well, but they have a like all games nowadays. They have a battle pass,
Oh yeah, yeah. And
and
see, this game
it's
it's got a
just
battle pass
cosmetic,
too.
and it's all cosmetic.
Well, isn't Valorant kind of like Overwatch-ish with certain heroes
Yeah,
having
so you have
certain
yeah,
abilities?
certain
Okay.
heroes have certain that's it's so it's kind of like CS:GO and Overwatch had a fuck baby.
They had a little fuck buddy baby.
Fuck buddy.
They were fuck buddies and
Those
then
are
had
those
a
are two
fuck
games I want to
baby.
try. I know I saw a thing on TikTok about split games or split. Is it called split game?
Split
Split
gate.
gate. Split gate. That some of the major Twitch Warzone streamers are starting to play split gate.
Yeah, yeah, and like it's got a battle pass, and I don't know. I played with it a little bit. I went to go play it for stream, but the um, servers were down, so it wouldn't
Ah,
authenticate me.
I
And so
gotcha.
I almost like I was like, you know what? I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know. But I picked it back up at like it was like 12 o'clock last night. I legitimately had a lot of fun. It was pretty good.
All right, I'll have to look it up. I know that uh is fucking what is it? Apex? Is Apex Legends still hacked?
Free to play. Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm saying is
Apex.
this still hacked?
It's a lot better than Warzone.
Well, no, I'm saying because those Titanfall hackers hacked Warzone or Apex to the fact you can't even play Apex. You try to log in to Apex and it would come up with that um savetitanfall.com or whatever. As soon as you try to
Yeah.
connect to the game. I'm not sure if it's still like that or not.
No, they fixed it pretty quick. They're a lot faster than Call of Duty.
Yeah, fuck Call of Duty, dude. It makes me scared. So the beta for the new Battlefield is already got mods for it. Someone,
Really?
yeah, someone got a hold of the base files in a leak, and so there ain't no way for them to do an anti cheat because they base the anti cheat off the base files.
Oh,
For the that's just for the beta. It's going to change for the main release of the game. I know, but there might be a fuckload of cheaters in that beta.
mm.
But I'm excited for that new Battlefield game. I'm not pre-ordering it. I'm not going to pre-order
Yeah, I
it
was like, I'm not going to pre-order it, but I wouldn't mind checking it out.
because I love Battlefield. Fuck it is my favorite. I don't know. It's one of
I
my
was going to
favorite.
say,
It's like my second
honestly,
favorite FPS out there.
honestly, my favorite FPS would probably be Apex. Like, I love the movement. I love how fluent it is. Like, I enjoy playing Apex. I don't play it very often, but when I do, I get
I
into it.
So that's the only thing I like about Apex is the movement. I do not like the time to kill on it. I hate all the weapons. It is just it feels like you have to drain 18 clips of ammo to kill one guy. And it shouldn't be like that,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
honestly.
if you have your gun set up right, you can fucking just massacre. But it's not going to be like Call of Duty where you're going to put drain a clip into someone and they're going to die. Like you've got to be strategic.
Well, that's what I like about Call of Duty is Warzone. If it would get rid of the hackers, I can take down a full squad by myself from choosing the good gun that I know I'm good with, and being able to move around and aim and be able to take down a full team. I can't do that in Apex, and my aim's spot on. It's just that I don't. I don't. That's what I don't like is I don't like going around and having to pick up attachments for your gun in the game. I don't like a primarily based looting game like that, where I like where in Warzone it's I could choose the gun I want. Yes, I had to get the kills and everything and get the loadout drop, which is a chore on its own, but I get to choose it's the gun I want for sure.
Yeah. No.
Not a chance driven thing.
I've
It's like, I got the 8 times scope and I got the fucking
and see, I'm not a sniper
heavy
at
barrel.
all. Like
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
the different attachments, and that's there's another game. What was it? It was Daisy or Players Unknown Battlegrounds. They're the same
Yeah,
game.
I couldn't
They're the
get in
same to me. I couldn't either, but they're this
PUBG.
PUBG. Yeah, PUBG and Daisy. They they have the same battle royale. They felt the same at least. And it was you had to go around, you had to pick up the attachments and everything, and swap your attachments around, and
See,
it's more
I was
realistic,
I was
but
playing it on mobile and I was fucking massacring on mobile. Like I was getting chicken dinners every single freaking match on
I
mobile.
I cheated on mobile. Not like an aimbot or anything. And technically it's cheating, but I was able to hook up a keyboard and mouse, Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to my phone
Uh-huh.
and play it off a keyboard and mouse. So I was just decimating kids because they're sitting there trying to play with the touch controls. I'm sitting here doing like 360s and like flicking onto them and shit. Hold on 1 second. There you go, sweetheart. Love you, sweetie. Sorry, I thought I was in trouble for a second. The wife, the waifu came in and needed a drink.
Hey, she didn't scare you this time.
No, she did though. She did though because I
Oh.
saw my door open out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, "Huh, what's just going on?" But do you have another topic? I think we went.
Um, the Stream Deck that we were really interested in. I'm still somewhat interested in it, but they are going to push for a target of 30 FPS, which yeah, I don't know if I could do it
That's
because
gross.
if it was my first console, like the first thing I've ever been able to play, PC gaming, without a doubt, is cheaper than console gaming. You can get PC games a lot cheaper than console games. So there's that aspect of being able to have cheaper games. But
Right.
or well the thing is with the Stream Deck you can pay 15 bucks a month for the Xbox Game Pass. So many damn games on the Xbox Game Pass. But if they're only shooting for 30 FPS, those games are not going to look that great.
Yeah, especially if you go to hook it up to I don't know a computer monitor.
Yeah. If you've got
I'm
that
sorry.
144 hertz or anything like that, it's going to look like ass.
Like if they can get it to be 60 FPS, that's passable. I can deal with 60 FPS. In fact, some of my games I just limit them to 60 FPS. Nothing competitive. Like my we like any RPG game, I'll do in 60 FPS because it doesn't bother me. Any competitive style game where you're dependent on how quick you can react, I want as high as frames as I can get. But like 30 FPS, I can't do it. I
Yeah, I remember my very first computer I had could it barely pushed 30, 40 frames per second. Like for me, I was like, this sucks. Because like I
well,
came
yeah,
from the PS3 and the Xbox
which had
360. I
30
was like,
FPS.
yeah, but like things on PC look a lot better.
Yeah,
Like playing Grand Theft Auto on my computer, like Grand Theft Auto 5, like holy shit, blew me away. It was like, this looks
yeah,
so real.
yeah. No, I would. I'm okay with it being 60. I can't stand it if it's 30. Like if
Yeah,
it's maybe if it's 30 when it's playing off its own screen, and 60 if you hook it up to something else through the Stream Deck or the dock.
yeah.
But
Like if
I
the dock had extra performance, like maybe an external GPU to make it so that the experience was
I don't think
better.
it does. I don't think it does. But I
I
feel
know I'm
like
saying if it
did,
did,
get it. Like
then
what
it
they
would be
should
worth
do is
it.
what like a laptop does. If it's plugged in, you get better performance. If it's not plugged in, you're going off the battery power, 30 FPS. You're going off AC power plugged in, 60 FPS.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what my laptop does. I unplug it
Oh, it goes.
and I get like
That's what it
30
has.
FPS on a game. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's how my laptop is. It's unplayable.
I think we have time for maybe one, maybe two more topics. I got one topic, and we can see what we do with this one. It says, what trends did you follow as a kid, and what trends do you follow now?
Mm, as a kid, I didn't really follow much trends. I just kind of did myself. I got called Slim Shady in school because I was essentially the only Caucasian in school.
Oh, okay.
Um, but no, I essentially just did myself. Probably nowadays, I follow the TikTok trend. Like, I love the whole "oh yeah" thing.
Okay.
But I started that. Like, I started doing "oh yeah" before TikTok. Like, me and my coworkers at work used to do. We named it how we would get away with it at work. Is we said
I
that that
remember you
was
tell
the
me about this.
sound. Yeah, that was the sound that the aardvark made.
Yeah.
And that's what we told corporate, and they were totally okay with it.
Like, oh,
And
okay.
so we would sit there and would be like, "Oh yeah."
All right. So the trends I followed as a kid, I followed or got on was Pokemon. I was hardcore into
Hmm,
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. And
I liked Yu-Gi-Oh. I
latest
did like
latest
Pokemon too.
and kind of the latest fashion too. Like I had to have the skater shoes or the Converses. I had to have the certain shirts or the certain brand of pants, but I didn't always get them because I didn't grow up super rich. And now, I get on some of the TikTok trends like the "oh yeah" or the "sheesh," the
Sheesh.
"sheesh." Sometimes I don't like hop on it fully. I just do it, and I do it mostly as a joke. But there is one trend I'm on right now, and it's this one right here. I got these nice, awesome sunglasses, and it's a revival trend from the '90s. Good old pit vipers, and they're fucking sick. Or as Blake would say, let's see if I can pull. I'm gonna pull up Blake's little polo he sent me the day that I poloed him about getting them. Let's see here. Yeah.
Fucking bitching, dude. So glad you got on board. I got my next couple pairs on deck on the Amazon shopping cart.
Oh, he's got a second pair.
Fucking itching.
Oh my god.
Itching, dude.
I'd to be honest, I'd probably do it if I didn't have to rely on my glasses to see.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. You get the Pit Viper goggles.
I'd look like a weirdo going to the bar with Pit Viper the
Gargles. Pit Viper.
gargles.
Pit Viper gargles. All right, guys. I think that's enough time. We're coming up on an hour and a half here, or an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and end it off here. You guys can follow us on our Spotify or Apple Music, or Trevor, what else can they follow us on?
TikTok, Spotify, Twitch, all that good stuff.
Well, I'm talking about the podcast.
Oh, podcast. Let's see. Apple Music. Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Well, for sure, I know it's Apple Music and Spotify, the two main ones out there.
Anchor.
Anchor's where we upload directly from Anchor, and Anchor, pretty cool. They
Radio
distribute it to all
Public, Pocket Casts, Google Podcast, Beaker, and Anchor.
Awesome. So yeah, follow us there, guys. And, don't miss an episode, because if you miss an episode, you miss an episode, and that's sad.
You're gonna miss out on what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And we make a callbacks to the other episodes quite frequently, it seems. So that should be it. We love you. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.